Hello, hello. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, coming to you with another episode of Podcasting Your Purpose. And if you're following me along on YouTube, you know that this is episode 122. But now I'm also uploading or creating these videos on Facebook group as well as my Facebook page. So welcome, a welcome. Normally I just send it out later, but I wanted to upgrade my StreamYard with that great deal that they had on, what is that, Black Friday deal, $10 a month. So I said, oh, okay, it's well worth it. So this is actually going to be the first of many again of Podcasting Your Purpose episodes. And again, this is episode number 122. And the title of this episode is Podcasting Through Pain. Now, before we begin, I hope that you guys all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, a good Black Friday, a Shop Small Saturday, and yesterday's Cyber Monday. I hope that you were able to spend some time with family and friends and loved ones, even if it was at a distance via a Zoom dinner or a drive-by drop-off turkey, whatever the case may be. But you know my motto, when you wake up looking up, everything else is gravy, baby, and this too shall pass. However, today's topic, podcasting through pain, is very appropriate because this is the season that you're supposed to be having a great time. This is the most wonderful time of the year, right? But for many of us, it is not. It is not the most wonderful time of the year. It begins a transition of being the worst time of the year. Not only does it start on Halloween, that dark and gloomy and spooky, holiday that some people celebrate, but it goes on through to Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and even into New Year's. Because if you're having any type of mental or physical pain during this time, it is not abnormal. And I'm not talking about anything that is so debilitating that you cannot function, but you know how it is. Many of us have lost loved ones during this time of year. It was 28 years ago when I lost my sister. It was 11 years ago that I lost my grandma. So the holidays are not always going to be great. I actually wrote a blog post that I keep bringing forth each and every year. The gift of grief. Yes, we all are grieving someone, and it's not just this pandemic. It's just life. We're born to die, and that's what happens. And so as humans, we feel, we miss the physical person. We miss that physical person, no matter how long it's been. It could be a year, 2 years, 5 years. It could be 50 years. My husband and I are both adult orphans. We have no parents. We have no grandparents, one aunt, a few cousins, but it's just us. So again, if you're going through something, don't feel like you're going through it alone. This is a great time to connect. And you know what? I love writing. That's why I'm a blogger. I love talking. That's why I'm a podcaster. And that's why I want to talk to you today about podcasting through your pain. If you like to talk, maybe you can help someone. Maybe you're going through something that is unique and different, but it may not always be if you just get yourself out there and talk to others. Start a podcast. Create a platform that is a free platform, but it's a great platform for us to get out all that anger, anxiety, and angst that we're going through. And not only are we grieving maybe perhaps the loss of a loved one, we are grieving the loss of jobs. We are grieving the loss of the freedom to just go as we wish without being masked up. So there's a lot going on. And, most of us know that humans are communal people. We like to connect. We like to be together. We like to hug. We like to kiss. We like to touch. That is just our nature. And that doesn't have to stop. It's not going to stop forever. Trust and believe. And before I even get further, I am not by no means a medical expert. So don't take anything that I say today on this episode or ever in life. Look, I got my degree in elementary education, not in any medical field. So if you're having like some serious problems, make sure that you are connecting with your physician. Don't stop any meds, don't do anything that you're not supposed to do unless you check with your doctor. But I wanted, again, to come here and just, do this episode number 122 to invite you to think about starting a podcast, because starting a podcast, you're able to share ideas, you're able to share your expertise, you're able to motivate or educate or inspire and entertain someone just with the power of your voice. And I always say that all of us have a gift. All of us are expert in something. Don't care what it is. It could be cooking, it could be cleaning, it could be telling jokes. Think about the things that you used to do when you were a kid. I've got a blog post that I'm going to be bringing forth again or revising it. It's called Brown Liquor Music. Now, I'm a baby boomer. I grew up in the 60s. I grew up when we were with our family who were drinking and smoking around the kids. I mean, it was fun. And I remember going to Port Chester, New York, to be at Cousin Bessie's house, and we just had a ball. It was a great way to connect with our family and friends during the holidays, and the adults played what I like to call brown liquor music. So if you are a boomer, if you're from New York, you might be able to relate to that. But these are things that we can do now with the technology that we have. We have our smartphone, we have a laptop, we have tablets, we have iPads, we have iPhones, we have smartphones, we have Androids. All of these technology can help us connect with others in ways that we may have never, ever thought about. So let's try to do something that's going to be positive, to be upbeat, to share and care, because there is so much out there that we can do. So if you have a voice, you have a vision, you have a mission, you can literally change someone's life with a podcast. And you know what? I invite you to send me an email. Hi, Vonette, how are you? I invite you to send me an email. Let me show you my email address. And you can schedule, because Vonette and I are going to be together at 1 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to be talking about YouTube, but she knows we've spoken about podcasts before, and she's a fellow podcaster on Elite Conversations. Yoo-hoo! And, we're just doing the darn thing because obviously we have something to share. We've all gone through something. We have all gone through something. There's nothing that's ever been done that hasn't been done before. Trust and believe. There's nothing unique. We learn. Success leaves trails. Look at what people are doing. You can do it as well. So send an email to me. We'll get you scheduled for a 30-minute complimentary discovery call so we can talk about what you want to perhaps talk about as a podcast host, or blog about as a blogger, or even be out in the front on YouTube like Vonette and I are going to be doing as well. So send an email to me there, and we're going to talk about this because, again, using your voice, you can literally change someone's life. And starting in 2021, I'm going to be offering some sessions and webinars at home, not this home, but home, which stands for Helping One More Entrepreneur, which is located in Middletown, Delaware. So I'm really looking forward to that, because we're going to have a podcasting booth. That's right. If you don't want to do it in your home, you're going to be able to come out when we're out and about again to record your own podcast. You can do your cover art. You're going to be able to have, attend webinars. It's going to be amazing. And not only am I going to be doing that on a regular for home, which is Helping One More Entrepreneur in Middletown, Delaware, but if you're a member of the Delaware Black Chamber of Commerce, coming in January, I'm going to be doing a webinar for them as well, podcasting for your business. So make sure you hit them up and make sure you stay tuned, because again, I love teaching others how to blog. I love teaching others how to start a podcast. I love teaching others how to start a vlog on YouTube. And if you're interested, send me an email. Again, let me give you my email address, because I have a lot of great printables that I can send you with a checklist that'll help you go from soup to nuts, as well as I am going to invite you to take a look at my Podcasting Your Purpose resource guide, which is available on Amazon. And in it, I go through What is a podcast? For those of us that have heard the term podcast, but really don't understand what a podcast is, they just know people are podcasting left and right. That's right. Joe Rogan's podcast was #1 on Spotify, and Michelle Obama's podcast actually came at #4. I need to find out who came in #2 or 3. I wonder if it was me. Just kidding. I also talk about why you should start a podcast, the power of podcasting. That's right. Podcasting is such a powerful platform. And that's why I invite you to follow along, because I talk to business owners, yes, especially small business owners that know that they need to get out and in front of their competition, or out and in front because they can't do those vendoring events anymore. So the power of podcasting is another great way to market your product and or your service. I talked about planning a podcast because we all know if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So make sure you've got that calendar with the content, with your guests, if you're going to be bringing on guests. Podcasting like a pro. Are you going to be using just your smartphone? Perhaps you want to use a microphone, a condenser mic. I have a Yeti mic. I have sound booth. Matter of fact, head over to dellblogger.com. Check out yesterday's blog post on products that I recommended on Cyber Monday from Amazon. There's a few microphones, some headphones, as well as I think the soundproof, the tiles, the acoustic tiles, as well as the portable box. So check that out on dellblogger.com. Also in the resource guide, I talk about podcasting promotional pointers. And if you sign up for the Podcasting Your Purpose coaching session, you're going to get some cool ebooks, one of which is pitching for podcast sponsorships. That's right. How to monetize your podcast, because we always looking to make little extra income. Who couldn't use a little extra income? And podcasting can help you do that as well. Again, you're connecting with so many people that may be feeling the same way as you, or you're connecting with people that you can help. And you know what? When you pay it forward and help someone, it always makes you feel good inside. I don't care what it is. The book also contains podcasting hosting plans, whether you go free with Anchor FM, which was purchased by Spotify. So don't let people give you, any hemming and hawing about going free on podcasting. If you want to bite your teeth on Anchor. Listen, I've been with Anchor since 2017, and you can still hear my podcast every Saturday at 10 a.m. Podcasting Your Purpose on Anchor FM. So I'm still there, in addition to being with Elite Conversations. But every Saturday I do more podcasting pointers. Last Saturday was a holiday, so I took off, got a little self-care, relax, relate, release. You have to do that, especially if you're on social media, as much as I'm on social media. So I took the weekend off, but on Saturdays, there's actually a couple of hundred episodes on that as well. Here's the link, so you can check that out as well. They're all 15 minutes. I do hit it and quit it podcast. I don't want to take up a whole lot of your time. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at the timer now. I try to only go 15 minutes live on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, because again, we all have so much going on. And I don't know about you, but I have the attention span that not a couple of goldfish, 7 minutes, 14 minutes, 2 goldfish. So I hit it and quit it. And also within the Podcasting Your Purpose resource guide is the step-by-step setup for starting a podcast on Anchor FM. So if you're interested in signing up for the Podcasting Your Purpose coaching session coming in 2021, make sure you send me an email. Again, let me show this to you. You can either sign up for the 30-minute complimentary discovery call, complimentary free, and then we can get you set up for the coaching session, whether it's coaching for Podcasting Your Purpose, coaching for blogging for your business, or coaching for YouTube. I have packages for all of them as well. Just head over to www.ablakeenterprises.com to see about all the services and offerings that I have. And again, I want you to connect with others. I want you to share. I want you to connect with me. Make sure that you subscribe to my blog at dellblogger.com and to my YouTube channel. Let me just give you the link to my Linktree ID. Just go to Linktree ID, Dell Blogger, and you can see the links to all my social media platforms. And you know what, guys? 'Tis the season. But you know what? We got to take care of ourselves. We got to take care of each other. Lisa Dove of Washington, I love you, girl. Vonette Wright, I love you too as well. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the support of my fans and my followers, because I'm just doing what I've been put here to do. And I hope that it's going to help someone out there. So until the next time, stay smart, stay safe, and stay social. However, still from a distance, mask up, people. You know, there's still COVID out there, because we will get together soon. And until the next time, see ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger. Have a beautifully blessed day. Bye bye.